With me is Nedelka Yearwood, a student at Edward R. Murrow High School. Nedelka, welcome.
Thank you.
It is such a pleasure to have you in studio today. Now, your vocal major, your average for your freshman year was a whopping 97.5. First semester 97, second semester 98. How do you do it?
It's mostly about priorities. When you know you have something to do, you have to know that you have to put the time in and the hard work. And when you do put in the hard work, eventually the results do come out how you want them to be.
So how do you get all that time to put in the work?
Well, us teenagers, we have social media and we have our friends and we have all of those outside activities, and you can't be on social media if you know you have like a project to do the next day.
Stick a pin right there. You stay off social media sometimes to study?
When you have to, you have to. It is hard because it's such a major part of our lives, but you have to.
But so you're a fairly disciplined student.
Yeah.
So you're a vocal major, but you have an interesting suite of courses. Chemistry, geometry, Italian. Why?
Well, I wanted to challenge myself with chemistry and Italian. I took Spanish in middle school, so I wanted to take Italian as a new language to discover.
Do you plan to use it?
If one day I went to Italy, then yeah, I would plan to use it.
All right, so let's talk music. You're a vocal major. Why this specialty?
Well, music has always been a big aspect in my life, and singing has always been a passion too, and I love doing it.
So what do you plan to do with it, let's say college and after college?
Being a music teacher would be fun.
Say that again. That's music to my ears. You want to be?
A music teacher.
Wow, that's great.
Or a recording artist. That would be good too.
All right. So, do you think the other subjects will come in anywhere? Let's say chemistry, teach music?
Even though science isn't like my favorite subject, chemistry is really interesting. I didn't think it would be in the beginning of the school year, but I wouldn't mind going to the field of chemistry.
All right, so that's the vocal part of it. Do you play any instrument?
Yes, I've been playing guitar for several years, and I've just started playing piano.
And I think I in your bio you said something about swimming. How does that fit into all this potpourri?
I swam for 10 years at Hebrew Educational Society, and it was a competitive swimming team. Yeah.
You swam for 10 years?
Yep.
That means you started swimming at what age?
4.
So have you stopped, or you still want to swim some more at the competitive level?
No, I've stopped. I focused more on music and what I'd like to do in music.
All right. So you want to be a recording artist, you want to teach music. How important is music to an individual and perhaps to the society in general?
Music is very important to an individual and society because not only do you express your emotions in a beautiful and enjoyable way, but also you can learn about the world and all its cultures and its people just by listening to one song. And in addition, music is really relaxing and it can be a great source of comfort, as it has been to me.
All right. In half a minute, what would you say to young people about the need to engage in various activities? How useful is that?
Well, according to the old saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and you only have your childhood once, so you should always make the most of it, and people should always try new skills and new hobbies, because one day in the future they might use it. And of course, colleges and careers of all sorts look at what you've done outside of your academics, so that's always important.
Well said. Couldn't say it any better. Nedelka, it has been a